Today's video is sponsored by Dr. Dave's Calf Cream. It's the only calf cream I trust with my calves because it's the only calf cream on the market made from real baby calves. Dr. Dave's Calf Cream helped me go from this to this. DIY Fitness Club is not responsible for loss of limb. Okay, so we're gonna go over 12 calf raise options for you. 6 standing, 6 seated, and hopefully you'll find more than one option that'll work for you. So in order to execute all these different variations of the calf raise, we are going to be using previously completed DIY projects that we've already covered in previous videos. Now whenever you hear this sound, that's to indicate to you that that is another video that you can check out after watching this video. And the links to all these other projects are down in the description below. Standing calf raise option number 1. All right, so using our DIY calf block and our DIY T-handle kettlebell, just go ahead, get on your calf block, lean against the barbell if you're going to do this inside the rack. Otherwise, just lean against a wall and begin doing calf raises. Standing calf option number 2. Standing barbell calf raises. So get inside your rack. Again, have something to lean against. If you have 2 barbells, great. Put that, rack the barbell and lean against that. If you don't, maybe you have a DIY parallel bar. You can lean against that. Let me get in this rig. Okay. And then all we got to do is exercise. Standing calf raise option number 3. We're going to be doing the standing calf raise using a landmine. Now if you have a landmine, great, use it. If you don't, we're going to make one for $1. How do we do that? Soft loop tie down strap. So this is how you make a very quick DIY landmine out of a soft loop strap. All you do is take the barbell, feed it through both loops, make sure one loop is on this side of the sleeve and one loop is on this side. Then all we got to do is hang it from our rack safety bar. And there you have it, a down and dirty DIY landmine. Okay, so now we're going to take a second soft loop tie-down strap, okay, and we are going to put that on. I'm already wearing my DIY belt squat belt, and now I just have to hook up. And here we go. Standing calf raise option number 4. Take a loading pin or a plate pin, whatever you want to call them, and hook it up to your belt. Standing calf raise option number 5, the cable. We're going to be using our DIY cable crossover along with our DIY calf block and our DIY loading pin along with our DIY belt and make this happen. All right, standing option number, what is this, 5 or 6? Standing calf raise option number 6. We're going to be using our belt squat attachment. So I take the calf block and I place it in front of the belt squat attachment. Then I just hook up and begin to exercise. Now, I'm just going to let the kickstand kind of dangle while I'm doing these calf raises. It's not in the way at all. I don't even know it's there. And when I'm ready, I can just set it down and unhook. And that is why this is my favorite amongst the standing calf raise variations. Option number 1 for the seated calf raise. We take our T-handle kettlebell, and this specific configuration is an 18-inch long nipple with 8-inch long handles. And this is all 1/2-inch hardware, okay? I have some pipe insulation I'm using as pads wrapped in duct tape. You can also use a pool noodle, okay? And just put it between your knees, put your feet on the calf block, and do your calf raises. All right, seated calf option number 2, the loading pin, okay? So we're gonna hook up this loading pin to some kind of attachment. That can be like a cable attachment, right? Or make your own attachment with a 24 9/16 inch long 2x4 and an eye bolt with 2 washers, thread locker. That's it. Okay? Let me show you how that works. Hook it up to the loading pin and exercise. Seated calf option number 3, the barbell. So we take a loaded barbell, put it on our safety bars with a barbell pad in the center. Now, a little closer look at that barbell pad. It's from Iron Bull Strength. If you'd like to get one for your very own, please go down in the description below for a promo code to save you some cashola. And exercise. Seated calf option number 4, landmine time. You can use any kind of pull down attachment that you like to use for this. You could also use our DIY attachment that we showed you before. Okay, that's what I'm going to use. So now we will hook up to the soft loop strap and exercise. Option number 5, we're using the cable. Take your calf block and place it right against your rack. Select your desired attachment. Hook up to the DIY cable crossover and exercise. Seated calf, option number 6. This is the last option, and this is my favorite option. Take your calf block and place it right against the kickstand's edge. Scoot your bench up, and now all you have to do is pick the attachment you want. Or just take a piece of pipe and put it right through this eye bolt. Put it right through, then take some pool noodle or some of that pipe insulation and put it right onto the nipple. Okay? Then lift up, retract the kickstand, and exercise. Now this happens to be my favorite of the seated calf variations because of the ability to engage this kickstand or raise the kickstand. All right? I think it more closely approximates a commercial gym's seated calf machine. Whenever you're ready, engage the kickstand, and that's it. Okay, that was 1 dozen options for you. 6 standing, 6 seated. Hopefully you find something in there that'll work for you. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified the second that the next project drops.